So, Kit and I watched the Hunt for October a couple of days ago. It's been a long time since I last saw it, and I really enjoyed it again. It's one of those sort of cracking thrillers, military political thrillers, and I'd completely forgotten it was directed by the John McTiernan, the Die Hard guy. It kind of makes sense in places, but yes. Then I remembered that one of the game ads I used to kind of drool over the Amiga versions of when I had a 664 back in the day was the Grandslam's a movie adaptation of the 100th October. And yeah, I realised I'd never actually played it. I think I might have played the 664 version yonks ago, so far ago I can't remember anything about it. I fired it up and yeah, I then I decided to make this QuickBytes because yeah, what an experience. And it's a near miss, sadly. So yeah, it's a broadside of good intentions and earnestness to and it just goes like it's 2 hit and 3 miss, and which is a bit sad, but yeah, because it's almost there. There's almost a really good movie adaptation game. So the game actually skips half the movie and begins at the scene where Jack Ryan is being lowered to the Dallas, which, yeah, I said to Kid at the time, this feels like perhaps like a scene from that was like game fodder. But yeah, it's one area where this adaptation shines is the presentation and the music. It's, yeah, phenomenal, I think. And this shows some technical coolness, sprite scaling. But it doesn't matter where you lower the jack, whether it's hits the sea or hits the ship. It's just bonus points. And it's a shame it's over so very quickly, like it's just over in a flash. But yeah, this is like one of the good parts. But it's all too brief. Now this is actual meat of the game, a Blood Money style 2D shmup, undersea shmup, and as you saw from my immediate death, the difficulty is way overtuned to just maddeningly difficult. Your ship handles like a garbage scow, basically, and it's so unwieldy in size and the gaps are so tight. If you graze even a pixel against like the terrain or anything like that, you're pretty much like done for. And there are no passwords, there are no checkpoints. Once you've lost all your lives, that's it. You go back to the start and you need to do the whole thing again. You need to do the whole game in one sitting, which is, I can't see how anyone did this legitimately. I've looked for cheats and I couldn't find any on them, and I'm sure there were some, maybe in a Zap or something, but I can't see how anyone would do this in one go. It's you need like memorization of everything that's coming at you, because the game will just throw surprise missiles at you, and it's, yeah, that's a relief when you see that I had to save state just, oh jeez, it's dispiriting. Right, so onto another little scene that was adapted in, something that was like pretty cool on a technical level, but was just annoying and over in a flash. So yeah, you get some more decent sprite scaling, and I couldn't suss out what I was doing wrong at first. I tried again and again and again and again until, yeah, if I sussed out you need to actually press fire to slow your descent. There's no indication you need to do this, like you see you hover around and slow down, and yeah, and then you're presented with this hatch, which I thought Okay, maybe it's an Eternit, or is it some kind of combination? Why aren't they opening the hatch for us? Are they just like, yeah, I visions them just like, just standing there behind the hatch and just like, yeah, just giggling away at us as they try to, yeah. It turns out it's not a combination or anything like that. You need to do this. It's one of the old other staples of 8-bit and 16-bit, more 8-bit really, but yeah, the joystick waggler. You need to waggle frantically left and right. There's no, I checked the manual for this. There's no indication it tells you to do this. You need to just waggle, 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 and turn it. And yeah, it's, please, oh god, this game. I was determined to finish it and see it all the way through though. And after all that, you're presented with basically a retread of the first shmup section. It's basically just like a palette swap, palette swap of a level. And yeah, I'm not going to show too much of this. It's basically the same, just as difficult. And reminder, you have to do this in one sitting with no continues. So if you die here, or if you just missed out in the hatch, you're back to the beginning. Now we got the finale of the game and the finale of the movie, the final shootout, which again feels like game fodder. But and yeah, it's that staple, another staple of movie adaptations, like a shooting gallery section, and unfortunately this is done poorly. Not only do you have the amounts of flashing here, which gets eye-watering, the movement to the crosshair is very stiff. There's not much feedback from shooting the gun, like a feeling of it, and you need to hit very precise pixels. And the best thing to do is just to wait in certain areas, take a bit of like tank some damage, and then to shoot away, and then to hope you, because it's not timed. It's basically like if you hit the tanks, it blows up. But I didn't do it here, so yeah, took me another like a dead 10 attempts. And reminder, if you fail here, you go back to the beginning of the game. So yeah, well done. You managed to shoot the cook and save the Red October. And yeah, this is your reward for absolute misery. Is I don't know who that's supposed to be. That looks more like Elon Musk or something like that than Alec Baldwin. It's not a bad Connery, but yeah, the finale movie scene of the movie. But yeah, it's a shame. There's the core of a good movie adaptation that would be spoken of in the same breath as things like Batman the movie. If they just work the difficulty down in those shmup sections, added some checkpoints, passwords, fleshed out some sections, maybe shake rather than like basically like a palette swap of a second shmup section, shake it up a bit. Add like a radar mini game. Where's Dallas? Well, the only like Dallas content was the lowering down, and that was it, and the money sub. But yeah, there's so much more they could have done, but they just got lazy. They got so lazy, like the worst movie adaptations conversions could be. It's shame. I think it's a damn shame, because it could have been good, and some technical excellence here and some good ideas, but yeah, they just blow it all away with this insane difficulty that would have just caused misery to anyone trying to play this back in the day. I'm kind of glad I didn't, because yeah, I drove myself crazy with it. But yeah, thank you for watching this delve into movie conversion hell with me, and I hope you'll join for the next Quick Bites. Until then, it's Coffee and Retro Sharka signing off.